Hi, welcome back. Today we're going to do a little bit of full body with just dumbbells. So grab your dumbbells and grab your mat. I'm going to take you through 15 exercises and you're going to go 50 seconds on and 10 seconds off. Let's go, guys. Welcome back. Let's go ahead and jump into our warm-up. We're going to start off with some arm circles. One arm at a time, just rotate it back behind you. And then if you would like to, you can rotate it forward as well. I am going to have you switch sides. And while you guys are warming up here, I just want to reintroduce myself. My name is Rachel. I am a mom of 2 under 2 and a retired professional bodybuilder. I have been a trainer for many, many years, and I have found short and efficient workouts to be the best thing for me right now with these 2 kiddos. So I wanted to take you along with some of my workouts I've been doing. Once you are done with that squat stretch right there, go ahead and straighten your legs out, and I want you to put your hands on the floor in front of you. If you cannot reach the floor, don't sweat it. Just reach as far as you can, and then go ahead and reach for one of your feet. Stretch out the back side of those legs really good, and then go ahead and switch over to the other side. Walk your legs together for me, and I'm going to have you stand up really tall. Tighten up your core and lift your knee up towards your torso, and then I want you to externally rotate it out. Just a little hip opener here before we get started because we do have some squats. As we go through this workout today, modify as needed. I'll show you a few modifications along the way, but please feel free to drop your weights or just change anything up that you need to. This is your workout. I'm just here to guide you and get you moving today. All right, I think we're good to go with that quick stretch. Let's get into it. Make sure you have at least 1 set of dumbbells. I have 8s here with me. I'm going to have you start with a squat to press today, so go ahead and widen your stance outside of shoulder width. Sit down and back into your squat, and as you come up out of your squat, press your dumbbells up overhead, sort of in the shape of an X. It's always really important when you're squatting to remember to sit down and back and really keep your chest up nice and high. Another thing to really watch for when you're pressing up out of your squat is to make sure your knees are not caving in towards one another. Sometimes this happens with hip instabilities, or a lot of times with mom too, with pelvic floor issues. So really make sure that you are pushing your knees outward just a little bit. Throughout this workout, you're going to hear me talk about your core a lot. I really want you to be aware of it and make sure your core is always participating. You only have about 5 seconds left here. Let's go for 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job, guys. Go ahead and drop one of your dumbbells, and you're going to put 1 foot forward. You're going to come down into like a lunge or a split squat here, and 1 dumbbell in the opposite hand of the foot that is forward. From here, keep your arm long, squat or lunge down until your back knee is hovering just above the floor. As you rise up out of that lunge or that squat, go ahead and pull your dumbbell into an upright row. You want to keep your chest nice and high, your back is flat, and when you pull your dumbbell up for the upright row, lead with your elbow towards the ceiling. A couple of tips as you're doing this: keep your core really tight as always. I like to put my hand on my stomach so that way I can make sure that my core is tight, my belly button is pulled in, and everything within your core is activated here. These are your last 10 seconds here. Get those last few reps really low and pull that dumbbell high. You're here for 3, 2, and 1. I am just going to have you switch sides. You're going to do the same exact exercise with the opposite leg forward and the dumbbell in the opposite hand. Getting back into your stance now with your opposite leg forward, dumbbell in the opposite hand, go ahead and perform the same exact exercise. Again, just pulling your ribs kind of in towards one another, keeping your belly button pulled in and up, and activating that core. Your chest is lifted and your gaze is straight forward. Again, this is the only time that you're here, so try to get your squat as low as you can. But if you cannot go with your front leg parallel to the floor or your back knee hovering down just above the ground, that's okay. Your depth will come with time as your strength increases, so just do your best. This is your workout today, so just challenge yourself to your limits. Awesome job, guys. We are going to go into a little bit of upper body. This one does still have a touch of lower body. It has a deadlift with it. You guys are going to hit a row to a deadlift. Start with one dumbbell in each hand and you're hinged forward slightly with your hips behind you. You're going to row your dumbbells back by pulling your elbows back behind your body. Extend your arms long and then stand up out of your deadlift. I'll go from a side view here as well. You're going to row back, elbows go behind you, extend long, and then stand. If you'll notice, my back is super flat. My hips are going back behind me. So a lot of times people will forward fold and it's going to hit your lower back. Really make sure you're pushing your hips back behind you. The deadlift can be a little complicated to get the hang of, so just make sure that you are keeping your dumbbells really close to your legs and your shins. You want them to come really over top of your toes or the midline of your foot. You're crushing it, guys. Moving on to the next one. All right, let's get into some shoulders. I'm going to have you stand on your mat, one dumbbell in each hand. You're going to go from a front raise to an around the world. So get a good base, a good stance. You can go with your feet shoulder width or one foot in front of the other. That will help support your spine. You're going to lift your dumbbells straight up in front until they're about chest or chin height. Bring them back down, and then I want you to bring them out and around, making kind of a circle. Make sure you're standing up nice and tall. Your chest is lifted. Your shoulders are down and back a little bit, nice and relaxed. Get your shoulders out of your ears. Taking your dumbbells all the way up and around in that around the world is a little bit hard. So if you just need to hit a lateral raise here, that's okay too. You only have about 10 seconds left. Retighten your core, straighten out your arms, get those last few really good reps in. You're here for 3, 2, and 1. So good, guys. Nice job. All right, bringing it down to your mat, you can drop one of your dumbbells. I want you kneeling on one knee. Your dumbbell will be in the opposite hand so you can counterbalance that weight. From here, tighten your core. I want you to bicep curl, kind of twist your dumbbell out and then press it straight up overhead. And then I want you to slowly lower it back down, twist it the opposite direction, and extend your arm totally straight. Really important here. I know that it's much tougher to extend your arm all the way down, but by doing so, you're hitting all those little muscle fibers by your elbow as well. Make sure your foot that is flat on the floor in front of you is kind of out and away from your body, maybe externally rotated a little bit. Tighten your core, tighten your glutes, and keep your chest really lifted. Awesome job, guys. Just go ahead and switch sides here. Opposite leg is going to be forward and your dumbbell is going to be in your opposite hand. Going right back into that bicep with a shoulder press. Lock your elbow into your ribs for that bicep curl. Turn your dumbbell out and then press straight up overhead. As you bring it back down and you extend your arm long, re-lock your elbow into the front of your ribs. Awesome job, guys. Just checking on your core really quick. Tighten it up. Pull your belly button in. You can tilt your ribs towards your pelvis just a little bit and tighten up your glutes. So good. You guys only have about 15 seconds left here. Stay with it. Keep breathing. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. You are here for 3, 2, and 1. All right, guys, go ahead and bring it down to your mat all the way. You can lie down on your back, a dumbbell in each hand. You're going to hit and hold a glute bridge while performing a chest fly. So press through your heels, lift your glutes up off of your mat, and I want you to squeeze your glutes there the entire time. You are opening up your dumbbells out laterally and then closing them as if you were giving a hug. Just a little slight bend within your elbows here. Make sure those hips stay really lifted and you want to tighten your lower core with this. This is really working your deep inner core here while also working your chest. With this move, while you're holding your glute bridge, or if you're doing an actual hip thrust or glute bridge, always press through your heels even though your entire foot is flat on the floor. It'll really engage your hamstrings and your glutes. Lift your hips 1 inch higher. You have 5 seconds left here. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze for 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job, guys. Go ahead and lower your hips down to the mat. Make sure your back is connected to your mat or the floor. You have a chest press with a skull crusher. Engage your core before you begin by tucking your ribs towards your pelvis just a little bit. Your back really needs to be flat to the floor. Chest press up straight towards the ceiling and then bend at your elbows, bringing your dumbbells down right beside your ears. The skull crusher portion of this move is just a bend and extend at your elbows. So your arms are really straight overhead, above your chest, and then you are just bending at your elbows. Your shoulders shouldn't move, nothing else should really move, just that slight bend and extend. As you are pressing your dumbbells up towards the ceiling for your chest press, that is when I want you to exhale. Take a quick inhale, and then as you're pressing your dumbbells back up out of your skull crusher is also when you exhale. You always want to exhale when you are contracting the muscle. This is it here, your last 5 seconds. You're here for 3, 2, and 1. Moving on to a kneeling overhead tricep extension. You're going to come up to your knees. You only need 1 dumbbell, but if you have light ones or you want a little bit more of a challenge, you can hold 2 in your hands. You're going to lift it straight up overhead. And again, just like the skull crusher, bending only at the elbow and then extending at the elbow. Everything else on your body is really, really still during this move. Check in with your core because it's really, really easy to arch your back on this one. So really pull your belly button in towards your spine, tuck your ribs, the whole 9 yards, just make your core really tight. Also, I want you to lock your elbows in right by your ears, or your biceps should be right by your ears. And that's when you bend and extend just through the elbow. Keep your chest lifted, your shoulders are patted down away from your ears. You only have about 10 seconds left here. Bend and extend a little bit further down than you have previously. Your last 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job, guys. For your last few exercises, we're going to move into a little bit of core here. So I want you to come into your best tabletop position. You're going to tuck your toes underneath and then lift your knees up off the ground. Your knees should only come about 1, 2, 3 inches off the ground and then slowly dip them back toward your mat. Some form tips here. Make sure your shoulders are stacked right over top of your wrists. Your core is really tight. Your back is flat. Your head and neck are long. Don't lose the integrity of your spine within this move. I also want your hips to be right over top of your knees. You should be in a perfect tabletop. This one is a deep core burner. If you need to take a quick second and set your knees down on your mat, please do so. Catch your breath really quick and then hop right back into it. You only have 10 seconds left. You can hold on to it for 10 seconds. Press against and through that floor. Lift your knees. Keep your core tight. You've got it for 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job. Shake your wrists out really quick. I know that's a little tough on your wrists. And go ahead and lie on your side. We're going to get into a modified side plank. Whichever forearm you choose, just go ahead and place it on the floor. Your knees are stacked on top of each other and you're going to lift your oblique up off of the mat. From here, I want you to dip your oblique towards the mat and then right back up. It's a really, really small movement here, but it really digs into your core. If you're up for a challenge, you can take this from your feet by stacking your feet on top of each other instead of your knees. As you can see, my arm is long overhead towards the ceiling, but if you need a little bit of support or a modification, just put your hand down on the floor in front of you. Try your very best to lift your oblique up as high as you can every single time, inching and inching closer to the ceiling. These are your last 10 seconds here. Keep it really tight. Lift a little bit higher. You have 5 seconds left. You're here for 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job, guys. We're just going to switch over to the other side. Going right back into your side plank on the other side. You can just flip over if you want. Other forearm on the ground, and your knees are stacked once again on top of one another. The same variations apply as the last time. If you want your legs long for more of a challenge, you can stack your feet. You can put your arm straight up towards the ceiling for a challenge, or for a modification, you can put your hand on the floor. Try your best to keep your gaze forward. Don't droop your head or tuck your chin to your chest. You want to keep your spine nice and long here and make sure your hips are in line with your spine and your shoulders. Lift that oblique so high. This is your last chance to hit your obliques. Just inch it up a little bit more. I know it burns. It's such a small movement. You've got it, guys. You've made it this far. You only have 6 seconds left. Here we go for 3, 2, and 1. Crushing it. Nice job, guys. You only have 2 exercises left. The finish line is right in front of you. Stay with me. You've got it. All eyes on me right here. You're in a plank position and you are lifting up 1 foot at a time, straight leg. I want you to target your glutes a little bit here as well as your core. If you need a modification here, you can just hold a modified plank if you would like to, or you can hold a plank from your forearms and kick up that way. Whatever you need to do to challenge yourself today, just keep moving. You've got it. You are so close. You have 30 seconds left here. You guys can do absolutely anything for 30 seconds. You've made it this far. Come on. Keep that core tight. Your head and your neck are long, and you're kicking up just slightly, really targeting those glutes. You have about 8 seconds left here. That is it. Tighten it up. Stay up. You're here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. You made it, guys. The very last exercise. Here we go. Grab your dumbbells again really quickly. I'm going to have you lie down on your back, your feet flat on the floor. I want you to do a sit-up, and you're going to punch with your dumbbells. If you need to do a crunch, that is okay. You can modify this as needed. It's your last exercise, your last chance to get a little bit of core in. Just do what you can here. You guys are crushing it. If you are more advanced, I challenge you to take a 3 to 4 second count down on the negative. So coming out of that crunch and lying back down on the floor, try to go as slow as you possibly can here. Yeah, guys, 15 seconds left here. You've got it. Keep going. You showed up so well for yourself today. Finish it out strong. You have 10 more seconds. Let's go. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Crushed it. Nice job, guys. You are all done. Give yourself a round of applause. You absolutely did so awesome today with that full body workout. I hope you are feeling it like I'm feeling it. Thank you guys so much for hopping on. Let me know in the comments what you want to see next. Bye.